What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel once again. We are back out here at Glamis Fab today, and this is the weekend of the old school roundup. It is Saturday, the day of the event. I'm going to try to sneak away and get over there and get a little bit of footage. If not, Kirsty's here. I think she'll film some stuff over there and maybe we can share some footage. But I'm actually going to put her to work today too. Kirsty's going to get greasy, so this should be cool. Sherry's out here also hanging out, and we're just going to see what the day brings us. I've already got a bunch of carnage, and I'll drop all that stuff into her from earlier this morning when I forgot to shoot the intro. But I got all kinds of stuff going on. All the guys from Terra Crew are across the street. And then I think I'm going to be driving a trophy truck today, boys. The Two Guns Racing truck's out here. So we'll bring you along for that if we do. But in the meantime, we're just waiting for some more carnage to come in and get to work. All right, guys. First thing in the morning, welding up some shackles on a trailer. Straight back. He's good. Go straight back. Which side is it? Oh, he could have went straight back. We were good.
I don't know what's in there, but if you want to drive that trophy truck, you can forget about it.
Yeah, what happened?
I need to put fluid in the truck.
All right, here we go. Wheel coming off, and then I'll show you guys what broke. It's about the 200th trailer that we've had to weld on.
On today's episode of We've Never Done This Before.
Well, our last 2 or 3 videos from here all start off with us doing trailer work. We should become a trailer company. Now you can ditch that board. Yeah. So it's gonna have to come over and up. But let me go get the torch and just burn it real quick.
Cut some shit off.
Yeah. All right, let me got the torch. All right, guys, got all my gear ready. We're gonna jump underneath here and get that thing welded back up. Weld the shackle or something. Straight back. Tell him to follow it straight back. Don't turn the truck.
Yeah, straight back.
He's gonna end up in trouble.
Straight back.
Straight back. Straight back.
There you go.
That's how you want to stop. You got time want to stop?
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell you to tell him.
There you go.
That'll work, right?
Come on. Oh, right there. All right, let's see what we're doing here. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Hanger's broken. So we'll get up in there and we'll weld them up. All right, I got this thing welded back up. Weddle's putting the tire back on. We'll get another trailer. Back out in the dunes. Already rolling. I got a spindle to do. Did one yesterday. About to do another one. This one was weird because it was stacked here. This is where it broke. And it was stacked way up high. So what we'll do is, again, cut this piece off, lay it flat. I'll hit it with the MIG, and then I'll drag the TIG across it and really burn it in.
Yeah.
I said I watch your guys' videos, but I never thought I'd be on it.
Yeah. Another one back in the dudes, even trailers, boys. All right, guys, so I got this spindle tigged on. I'm no Brandon, but I definitely can stick 2 pieces of metal together, but this will do. Heat penetration's great. It'll get this guy back in the dunes. And we got a bunch of cars waiting on us, so. Oh, and look who I found. Just wandering across the desert. Miss Kirsty.
Good morning.
You ready to work today? Oh, you even got your Glamis Fab gear on. Hell yeah. Right on.
I just gotta wake up first.
Yeah, no worries. So we got a young fan of the channel, and she got a t-shirt. What's your name? McKenna. Thank you for watching, McKenna. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Pre-runner in, guys. Taking out these Kenda 37s, throwing on some paddles. Put some Dune Sports on this thing. Make sure they fit. Oh yeah, they fit. Hell yeah. Sweet. After a little episode on the tire machine, we got these things mounted up. So now these guys won't get stuck, and they can go out and rip the dunes. Another tire over here. Got cars stacking up waiting, but yeah, man, thing looks killer with those tires on it too. So Should do well. Have a good one, guys. Next car in. Got this Pro R with a torched tie rod. Bent tie rod. We're gonna torch it, bend it straight, get it back in the dunes, boys. So I torched that arm, or that tie rod back straight. Welded some angle iron on the bottom of it. This thing will steer straight now. And another one back in the dunes.
The dudes won again.
The dunes won again. Orange machine here. Who was driving? You? Ah, he's the cause. So, uh-oh. I think we can fix it up. Yeah, this is rusty and thin, so I'm just gonna wire wheel it and clean it up the best I can.
Do what you can.
All right, guys, so the orange car, I got the wastegate MIG back on there best we could, and off he goes. Go have some fun, man. Guys, next in, a Razor with a broken in half shock. So it's a live valve shock, factory Fox deal. So I do have a spare. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this apart, pull all her springs out, swap everything over, and put this one back together. And we'll get another one back in the dunes, right? Hell yeah. And Kirsty's gonna help me do this one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We just came from look at you guys because we're a subscriber to your channel.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Visit you.
Definitely appreciate it. You guys watch too?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Cool, thank you guys for watching. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you go look at all the old cars?
We're gonna get
You're gonna get over to there's a car show over there, all the old sandrails, so you guys will love it. Cool, well thanks for coming by, man, I appreciate it.
We didn't even break it.
You didn't even break it?
Not yet. Well, now you might have jinxed yourself by
your
coming
brother
over
at?
and saying that. Oh, there he is.
Here he is.
Well, wait a minute, I see a broken part though.
Yeah,
But what broke? And who, uh-oh. Not, another usual suspect I see. Uh-oh. Boys, we're getting Kirsty the full experience out here in Glamis this time. I got my 2 guns racing. We just did some work on their little truck. And then there's the trophy truck. He's gonna let her drive it. All right, got the shock put back on. All put back together. Ready to rip. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I just drove this thing, and it is no joke. Like, this thing is freaking gnarly. Full-on trophy truck. Craziest experience of my life. I've driven in some big trucks, but nothing like this. Like, as fast as this truck would go down Sand Highway, and it just takes it. It's insane, boys. Kicking back in the windstorm, and here we go again.
another broken spindle.
A little more. That works.
That works?
Guys, back out in the shop today, out here in Glamis, and we're installing an electric power steering in this San Limo. We got these tabs already bent and tacked in. Joe's making the support for it over there. And then I'm gonna wire it up, kind of bring you guys along with me a little bit and show you how all this works out. The hose. Got everything tacked in place, got the steering knuckles lined up. Everything ready to go. Joe's gonna come over here and burn this thing in. And then I'm gonna wire it up and be another one back in the dunes, boys. This is where the monkey comes in play. where the cheater being in that helmet comes in handy. All right, guys, we got everything done. Hood back on the car. Power steering units in down there.
The tie rod ones.
And customer's going to try it for the first time, so let's see how he likes it. Good thing I wasn't standing there. Yeah. Big difference. Satisfied customer with our electric power steering. Off to the dunes he goes. Look at him steering with one hand now. He's just like,
Yeah, no steering.
no power steering yet. We just put a kit in it.
Mine's got the adjustable.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, I love it.
All right, so we're back out here at McIntyre Park. Grabbed Cletus's car from Glamis. Gonna bring it home. It's gonna get some upgrades. And, well, Tom picked up my motor for me. Our boy Anthony Dinallo re-sleeved my GSR for me. Just freaking killed it. So sick. It came out so good. Thank you again, baby boy, Anthony Dinallo. I appreciate you, bro. All right, guys. So we picked a new winner for the road tires. They finally got back to us. I've got the winner right here. The new winner is Brian Smedley, and we are going to give him a call right now and let him know that he won those tires. Hopefully he answers the phone. So here we go, guys. I don't want to show the number.
This is Brian.
Hey, Brian. This is Harvey from the Dune Addict YouTube channel.
What's up?
What's happening, man? Hey, so I don't know if you've been following along or not, but we've had to, we couldn't get a hold of the winner of the tires, so you've been drawn as the new winner for the Rogue Sand tires.
Hey,
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, you're the winner, bro. I wouldn't be calling you if you weren't.
Get the heck out of here. That's awesome, dude. I've been following you for so long, and I'm like, I'm not going to win anything, but I'll support him.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate your support. Cool. So,
Yeah, you're local, too, to me, kind of. I'm down in Tucson.
oh, are you? Okay,
Awesome, man.
cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a sand car?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
My father-in-law has a Pro R.
Okay.
But we have a couple guys in our group that have a sand car, so I might
put
donate to their cause.
You can put those tires on a Pro R, no problem.
They wouldn't be too much for you, don't think?
Absolutely not. No, we run 35s on Pro
awesome.
Rs all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 35s, right?
Yes, yeah, the 35s.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Cool.
That's too cool, dude.
So I'm gonna get them dismounted off my wheels because they're the R&D tires, and I'll get back with you. We'll facilitate how to get them to you. Whether you guys can pick them up in Glamis or are you guys have a trip coming up?
No, we're done for the
Done
my
for the
wife is
season?
actually pregnant, and she is going to be due here in April. So.
Oh, congratulations, man! That's awesome.
Thank you. We called off the rest of the trips for the year until the new one gets here, but we'll go back out again probably in October, is my guess, for November.
Okay, well, you're local to Tucson. We'll figure out how to get these over to you. No problem.
Yeah, definitely. My brother's in Mesa too, so we can always have him grab them and bring them down whenever possible too, so you're not having to drive or anything or ship.
Perfect.
Them, so.
What did you buy off the website?
I bought one of your blue Dune Addict t-shirts. Man.
Oh, nice. So just a T-shirt got you a set of tires. That's awesome.
Yeah. I know, that's amazing, dude.
Cool.
I had no idea. I didn't think a t-shirt was going to do. I thought someone would buy a sweatshirt or something like that and get more entries. But
It's just random, man. It's just random.
dude, when I saw your name came up, I almost thought it was a scam for a second. So I heard your voice, and I'm like, I know that voice. I know that name.
Right on. Well, cool, man. I'll get back in touch with you when I get these things dismounted, and we'll get them out to you. We'll figure out how to get them to you.
Man.
Right.
I'm so stoked. Thank you very
Right
much,
on.
Harvey.
Oh, thanks for supporting the channel, bro. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Dude, always.
All right, man.
Content.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
And have a good one.
And just like that, guys, there's the winner of the tires, Brian Smedley. You have won. Is it Swedley or Smedley? Smedley. I didn't want to say your name wrong, buddy. But yeah, man, you won those road tires, and we're going to get them to you. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. And you never know. Keep watching the videos. I've got another big giveaway coming up. You guys are not going to believe what we're going to give away, but it is coming real soon. So, all right, guys, let's jump back into this video. Today we're in the shop and we're doing something a little bit different than what you're used to. Well, I guess not. I'm working on Chevella. And you guys can see Razzle's in the background. And then outside, I got Cleet's car with a cover on it. That thing's going to be getting, it's going under the knife. So you guys stick around for some of that content as well. But today, we are working on Chevella. I don't know if you guys, I'm not even sure if I put this in on one of the videos, but I did switch out the OEM HP tuner setup and put this thing on Holley. And by doing that, I've got the little Holley Terminator X screen here, and I am gonna put a big digital dash in here. So that means I can get rid of this and stop hitting my legs on this. So I can get rid of the old school auto gauges and drop that out of there, and I don't need oil pressure, volts, or water. I can get it all from that digital screen right there. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that and then clean up some wiring under the dash, because this thing's going to the dyno, and it's finally gonna get tuned up and dialed in on the Holley system. Tim over at Exact Dyno is gonna work his magic on the keyboard and get this thing dialed in and running right for me. So you guys stick around. We're gonna rip that thing out and clean up the wiring under the dash. All right, well, I got these gauges out and went ahead and ran over to O'Reilly's and picked up a GM oil pressure sending unit. It's gonna be kind of dark, but got her installed right down there. Plug the oil into it. Now I have oil pressure up in the Holley dash, and now I'm just cleaning up some wiring underneath here. I had some RCA cables, and it's quite a mess under this dash. A mix of some stuff. So I'm tie wrapping some stuff and pushing it up out of the way. And then I was having trouble with my dual battery isolator and couldn't figure it out. So those are my compressors for my air ride system. I got two Viair, I think they're 580s. I got a dual battery isolator right there, and then I have another Optima Yellow back here that runs my stereo and my airbag setup, my compressors. And I disconnected it and shut the back battery off, or shut the front battery off to the back, and the stereo and the compressors went dead. So jumped back here, grabbed a meter, and there was only 4 volts on that battery. This car sits a lot. It doesn't get driven enough. So I went ahead and put the charger on it. Hopefully it can restore that thing. If not, I'm gonna have to replace that battery. And then just throwing a fresh charge on the front battery. This car's got yellow Optimas front and rear. This one just runs the, car electronics, the fans, the actual head unit, for the stereo. Other than that, just, all the actual car stuff. And then the back battery runs my stereo and my compressors. So we're working on getting this thing cleaned up. It's so much nicer in here, not having those big gauges hanging down right there. So kind of cleaned up some area. I got a little bit more work to do on the console too, but none of that stuff will stop me from going to dyno this. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as we get this thing over to the dyno, get this wiring cleaned up. And yeah, a lot of this stuff was done prior to me doing any kind of filming on this. Before I moved out here to Arizona, I went ahead, I already had this LS set up. So I pulled the 350 out of here that was in it, bolted the LS setup in it, and then just brought it to Arizona, and then kind of threw the car together rather quickly, got it running. I still haven't finished the AC yet. I did, however, get the compressor and the bracket and stuff from Dirty Dingo. I just need to make some lines so the AC will work. And then I am probably, more than likely, I hate the way that GM AC box looks in an engine bay. It's just horrible. It's really dirty under here right now too, guys, but I would really like to ditch that thing, put a block off plate there, and run a vintage air setup inside the car. So we're gonna keep moving forward, get some of this stuff done, and get this thing ready to tune. Well, I dug into my air system a little bit. This used to be what they call an endo CVT system. So it was compressor in the middle of the tank and then valves on each side. Well, the compressor failed. AccuAir had a ton of failures with that. I've got the E-level ECU that hidden right there. And then I had to switch this to what they call a VT. So it's just valves. So all my air valves are inside the tank. And then my air lines just plug into the side of the tank. Works pretty cool as a pressure switch. But none of that's working. The valves are working, but The compressor control is not working for my 480, so I've got them on just a regular switch. I got it kind of monkeyed up there. I dug into it a little further, checked the output of the E-level ECU that turns the compressor on, and it's just dead. Not much I can do about it. That's a sealed unit. I can't take it apart, see if there's anything wrong with it. They do offer an upgrade, direct plug and play upgrade that allows you to do Bluetooth on your phone and what have you, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now. The issue I was having with it, everything works as it should, minus the compressor control. I want more air in that tank. These compressors are capable of doing 200 PSI. That tank will hold 200 PSI. So that way the car can go up and down and make some adjustments a few times before those compressors come on. Right now, if the car is all the way down and I just take it up to ride height, the compressors kick on right away. With the VT setup or CVT setup, I could go up or down 3 or 4 times before the compressor would turn on. And the compressor being inside the tank was way quieter. These are awfully noisy compressors. But I'm eventually going to move all this stuff, and I think I'm going to put the compressors under the car somewhere. Or, I don't know. I got a bunch of different ideas for this thing. Not sure if I'm going to implement them. I do need to address the paint situation. You can see how faded the paint is, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So give you a side-by-side comparison. My brother door jammed this car many years ago, and the jams have held up just tremendously, but the paint on the car itself has faded in the Arizona sun. So definitely going to address the issues there. I'm either going to repaint this car or have it wrapped. Not quite sure yet. Any of you wrap guys out there that watch my channel, you want to wrap my Chevelle, hit me up. Let your boy know. If not, I think this thing's going to end up in Florida, and I'm probably going to have Emilio paint this thing for me. So not quite sure what we're going to do. We're ready for the dyno, boys. We're headed there tomorrow morning. I'm going to take you with me. Get out of the way of the lift. Take you guys with me along the way. And yeah, guys, Chevella's getting the love that she finally deserves. There we go, boys. Off to the dyno. Finally get old Chevella tuned up. All right, guys, so we're out here at Exact Dyno in Tempe. We've got Chevella, I want to say strapped down on the dyno, but this is a hub dyno, so it's not strapped down. It's just attached to the hubs. And we're just getting ready to start tuning the old girl. All right, boys. Tim's got the dyno all calibrated and got the fan running. That old Chevella idle in there, and I think he's going to start doing his thing. Again, we're not looking for a big number with this car. It does have a cam in it. We're looking for drivability, reliability. All right, so we started getting a little bit of smoke there, and it looks like it's just some stuff burning off the mufflers. Not a big deal. Walk over and take a look. So far, $385, $377. Not too shabby. How's that for a horsepower curve, boys? Nice, yeah, guys. Not looking to set the world on fire with this car right now. Get the drivability set. I did get a dyno a while back on a dyno jet, and that was when it was on the old ECU, and it made, I think it made just over 400. I'll have to look back at one of the old videos. I'll drop a link. I'll drop a clip. Sounds so much nicer now. About 403. All right, guys, so you might have seen that little puff of smoke at the end of that pull. We had a little bit of an issue. Luckily, it wasn't a rod coming out that caused all this oil. It's, again, my bad luck with these push locks, guys. I redid the whole fuel system because the push locks were failing. Now the oil's failing, so definitely going to get rid of those. Don't want that happening on the freeway or anything, so we'll get back to it. After cleaning up a little bit of oil spill there, we're gonna get back to it, and then we'll clean up the rest when he's done.
Yep.
Tim is he's a soldier just like I am. Just let it ride and keep on going. All right, so we're running. No more oil pouring out. Got that fixed up. Like I said, no more push locks for me. We're going definitely A&N everything. And yeah, this thing was on a rip, boys. We were up near the 400 range. 377 on the torque, but look at that horsepower curve, man, just climbing all the way up. There we go, boys. Rolling. That one was up there. Looks like 403. Like it 403.05. 393 torque. Not bad for a junkyard motor. So every little bit, man, it's just creeping up on power. I love it. Little junkyard motor that could. Really glad it was not a rod that went out the bottom of this thing. Just the oil line coming off. This motor mount kit that I got came with an oil pan. I'm not sure if you have to use it. That oil pan, there was no provisions for an oil filter, just oil lines. So what I'm wondering is if I can just get a stop pan back on this thing so I can get a regular filter on it. So I'm gonna look into that when I get it home and get it on the lift. In the meantime, I'm definitely gonna change those lines out because yeah, that's no bueno. He's got this thing purring like a freaking kitten. Dude, listen to that. All right, boys. Hole number 4. Here we go. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. She's all tuned up. Made 403 and 393, which is, for this car, should rip, especially when I re-gear the rear end. Not bad for a junkyard motor with a little cam in it. So get her out of here, get this oil, Exxon Valdez oil spill cleaned up, and get her back. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give us a like, a subscribe, share this video with your friends. And as always, we will see you guys out in Glamis.